guys, the light's not the best. I'm out in my garage and my light on my camera is already not wanting to work because my battery's getting ready to die. But I just wanted to show you this real quick. I was out dumpster diving last night and I was not recording. So before we get into the actual video of me fixing things, I wanted to show you this. I found all 4 of these gold lanterns in a dumpster last night. I thought that this was such a lucky find to find 4 of these. And then I also found this blue one. I love this one. And it's got a candle on the inside that's one of those, what do you call it? Like the flameless candles. But I thought this was just so cute with this rope on top because it looks like a beach type thing. And I put a lot of beachy shell stuff out in the summertime in my living room. But I found a few other things too, but I just mainly want to show you guys this because I can't believe I found all of this in one dumpster. So anyways, let's get on into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to fix is this lantern. And this is actually really broken. And the only reason I'm going to fix it is because I already have one that looks like this. I really like the top and I would like to have a matching one. I'm pretty sure I got all of the pieces out of the dumpster. And I don't have to fix stuff like this. I actually like doing it. I like fixing stuff. I like doing DIYs and stuff like that. So I don't always pull out broken stuff. Most of the time I leave the broken stuff in there. But since I had, like I said, so many people request this, I pulled out even more. So how I'm going to do this one is we're just going to pretty much glue it back together. And I'm going to use E6000 glue. And I'm also going to use a hot glue gun. And the reason I'm using both is because, of course, this doesn't make it stick like right away, but the hot glue does. So that way it will have a chance for this to dry and cure overnight. Okay, guys, so here's the lantern. Got it all back together. And like I said, I use the E6000 and then I also use the hot glue. The hot glue holds it together right away and then that gives it a chance to sit and dry all night. So this is fixed. Okay, next thing is this picture frame that has these ferns, and I actually had 2 pictures that had ferns on it. I'm not sure if I pulled them out in a video, but I've already sold them, but this would have been a good set to sell. So we're going to put this back together and see how it turns out. Okay, finished with this one. It's all back together. The pictures are inside and the frames are put back on. So this is actually ready to sell. I'm not going to keep this piece. This is the next thing we're going to fix. You can see it was something that was all together here in the back. It was attached here. Like the 3 signs go together. And I thought when I pulled it out, as I was looking at this, it looked like, a cross would go there. And I actually found this in the dumpster, and it is the exact cross that goes on there, as you can see. Okay, guys, here it is on top of my fireplace. It matches because my fireplace is blue and the cross is blue and it's distressed. And I think that looks really cute. Fixed it for free. Okay, this is one that I've actually been excited to do. I've had this for a little while now, but I wanted to wait and to do it until I made this video. I got 2 of these out of the Bed Bath & Beyond dumpster, and you can see it was a framed mirror, and it said, "Do more of what makes you happy." The first one was completely intact, and I sold that one, and it was still in the box and everything like this. It was fine. But this one was in there, and it was broken, and I had this idea. And I'm going to make this for my son's room. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this glass and remove the back, and I'll show you what we're going to do after that. Okay, so I got the back all done, painted in the chalkboard paint. But before I put it back in the frame, I'm going to paint this frame with this blue paint because my son's room is getting ready to get redone, and it's going to be done in green and blue. So we'll want this to match. Okay, now this one is done, and I got the frame put back in that was painted with the chalkboard paint. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use this fishing line here, and I'm going to attach a piece here, and it's going to go across. I don't know yet if I'm going to make it straight or maybe loop it down a little bit. And then we're going to add these clothespins, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, got the piece of wire attached. So what I'm going to do now is add these little clothespins onto it. And I'll show you why. We're going to add these pictures on the clothespins. Okay, so I got the pictures hanging on, and now since the back of this is a chalkboard, I mean, he can switch these pictures out if he wants. I was going to put memories, but this is a cat that passed away that we had, so, you know, he can put, like, the name of the cat. He can put dad underneath here, like his name, or brother underneath here, or whatever he wants. And like I said, so now he can switch the pictures out, and he can always write on it whatever he wants. So I think this is super cute. Okay, this is the next item that I'm going to work on. It's this vase, and I'm pretty sure this was on a video. It is broken pretty much in half. I'm just going to simply glue this with the E6000 because I'm going to need something to hold it really strong. And then I'm going to paint it. And after it's painted, I'm going to put something around here. I just haven't found anything that I really like yet, so hopefully I'll find something for this today. Okay, so the glue is now dry on the vase. It's the next day, and I'm just going to use the same blue paint that I put the first coat of this frame on, and paint this one the same color because my bathroom's going to get done in royal blue, and I'm going to end up using this in the corner of my bathroom. Okay, so I got the vase all painted, and yes, you can still see the stripes, but I left it this way because this is how it looked originally. Like, you could see like the strokes and stuff, and I actually kind of liked it. So I only did one coat, and now to cover up the crack, I got this silver ribbon from Walmart, and we're going to put that on and see how it looks. Okay, so the vase is done. I got the silver ribbon put on it, and then I put one piece at the top just to kind of make it look like it matched, you know, not whether it just be one stripe around the middle. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. So this will be going in my bathroom, and I'm going to get some of those really tall flowers to come out of it. Okay, with this item, it's a I don't know, call it a candlestick, candle holder, or whatever. I actually forgot to film. You can see this piece was not on. None of the top was here. It was all broken off down to here. I'm gluing these pieces on, not to try to, you know, like put it back together. I'm just trying to give this some structure up here. And you'll see why here in a second. Of course, this is still going to be showing all of this. This has just got hot glue on it right now. I'm going to have to put some E6000 and let this dry overnight so, you know, it'll be a lot more steady. And then what I'm going to do is grab some twine that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around this area all the way up, and then I'm going to glue a glass plate here on top. Okay, so I finished with the candle holder here. I actually decided against using the twine. I went ahead and used this silver ribbon, the same that I used on the blue vase. And I glued the mirror on top, and then I used a little bit of contact paper just to give it like a vintage look, and put the one in the middle. So this is how it looks all finished. Okay, this is the next thing we're going to work on. I actually just found these tonight, so I wanted to throw it in this video, and honestly, I'm not even sure if this is going to turn out, so if it doesn't turn out, I won't even put it in here, but if it does, then I will. You see, I got both of these out, and they're both damaged to where they can't be used. This one, the frame's broken here and here, and then, like I said, it's damaged in the middle, so this one cannot be used. I only pulled this one out so I could get the hands off of it, and I was afraid if I just threw these in my car, I would lose this little piece here in the middle, because if you see, this one doesn't have it, so I'm going to take the hands off this one and put it on this one. Now, I pulled this one out because the frame is not broken, but this part is. So, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to remove this from the box and take the back off of the clock, and then I'm going to use this contact paper that I got from the Dollar Tree. I really like this, and I also think I'm going to make like a lampshade with this, like cover a lampshade that they tore, so that way they'll both match. And I'm going to take this part out from the back and try to cover it with this, and then put the hands from this one onto here. I hope that's making sense. Now, if I just use this, it's not going to have the numbers, but I mean, you know, everybody pretty much knows how to tell time. So I'm going to pause this and try to do this, and when we come back, we'll see if it worked out. Okay, so I removed this part of the clock from the frame. So, now I'm just going to use the contact paper, like I said, and try to cover this part, and then we'll put it back together. Okay, so the clock is all finished. I think this turned out really good. I really like it. This is probably one of my favorite things I've ever done. So, you see, this is the same contact paper that I used on the candle holder. So, basically, you know, I got this clock out of the dumpster, paid $1 for the contact paper for the roll, and I've done 2 projects on it already. And I was trying to think if I think I'm going to do one more with that same contact paper. So basically, I'm going to get 3 projects for $1. So this whole clock right here basically just cost me $1, and I love it. Okay, this is something super easy, super simple. I'm not even sure what this is. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a little vase, or if something's broke off of this. I don't know, but I found it, and I think this is really pretty. I like the design on it. And then I just happened to pull these out. I got a couple of these actually out of the dumpster. So I'm either going to pull these out of the styrofoam, or I'm going to cut this styrofoam down to fit inside this. Okay, so like I said, super easy, super simple. Of course, anybody could do this, even a child. I actually ended up removing them from the styrofoam because they just pulled out really easy. And then I just set them in this, so this can be like a little decorative vase now with these flowers. I think that's really pretty. Instead of, you know, throwing this away because you couldn't figure out what to do with it, just stick the flowers in there, and then you can always change them out. But I like it. Okay, this is our last project. This is actually a floor lamp that I found. There was 2 of them in there, and this part was broke on one, and this one, this is actually the kind of lights that it comes with, but this is the only one that was not broke. This one was broke, and this one up here was broke. Now with the other one where this part was broke, it came with these, and it also came with like these baskets here. But that's the only basket that's not broke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and cover them with that same contact paper. So it's going to be like a set. Like this light, the clock, and then the candle will all match. And then we'll see how it looks after I do that. Okay, so I got the lamp finished. I put the contact paper on it, and I did go ahead and put the one basket on top just to give that like a, you know, a little bit more roundness. I don't know what I want to say, like height or whatever at the top. But I think the contact paper looks very cute on the lights. Then, like I said, it'll match the candlestick holder and the clock. These actually, to me, look like it came this way. You cannot tell that that's just contact paper from the Dollar Tree. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I will have a few more videos coming up soon. I'm sorry it took so long for me to post another one, but thank you for being patient, and please like and subscribe.